Hello and welcome to another game for the Unnamed Adventurers Guild. My name is Daryl. I will be the Dungeon Master for the evening. Before we start, we will introduce the characters. I'll just do them from left to right as they appear on my screen. So we shall start with Joe.
Hey there, my name's Ronnie Stubtoe. Diviner by trade and charlatan by right, I like to gamble away at the odds. I don't believe in many gods, but the god I do believe in is my good old mistress, Lady Luck.
Okay. The next one we have is Chris.
Yeah, I'm Christopher. I'm gonna play Slider, this is a sorcerer, early sailor, yeah. And he liked to flirt with girls. And always drunk. Yep.
Okay. Next we have Sandra.
Hey, my name is Sandra, and I'm gonna be playing my new character, Salia. She is a sailor and a monk, a human monk, and she just arrived at the port of Illumina, and she always enjoys a good glass of rum, or a good cup of rum, and she also likes the one or other fight. She might seem a bit manly, but that's just her being a little bit grumpy. But other than that, enjoying life. And that's my puppy, sorry.
And last but not least, we have Matt.
I'm Matt. I'll be playing Brina Timbers. Gnome Druid. She's all about protecting the forest animals.
Okay. Right. So we begin today's adventure is where most of our adventures tend to, in the guild hall in Illumina. What would you be doing, say, around about mid-morning time, around about 10 a.m.?
Off at a certain part of the guild, Ronnie would have scoped out someone and would be playing card tricks for them and showing them, interesting things as his pet weasel was trying to pick their pockets.
Okay. So you're pickpocketing the other members of the guild?
Or just someone who looked easy.
Right. If it's your weasel, then dexterity check.
Alright. It's an 11 plus weasel's dexterity. 14.
Right. The random easy mark that you've picked spots what you're trying to do. And he's like, "What's this weasel doing?"
Sorry. Pockets is a little bit of a nippy grab. Pockets, you put down the nice man's purse.
I see that you did. That doesn't happen again.
I'll say that it doesn't.
The guy kind of walks off a bit huffed. Other people in the guilds, after hearing the commotion, start eyeing you up a bit. And you're getting a couple of suspicious glances, a couple of whispers your way.
Oh, come on, y'all. This is a bit of fun.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm probably just wait up and go to a table and force up some ale and bring in my breakfast.
Can we just sorry about my puppy. Can we just skip forward to? Yeah, sorry. Skip me. I'll just kill my puppy here. Sorry.
Right. Okay. As the activities continue, Sly Dog, you notice a familiar farmhand run into the guild, head straight into Pinkus' office. A few minutes later, Pinkus comes out with a note in hand, trailed by the farmhand. He looks about a bit, and he spots you. He walks up to you, Sly Dog, and Pinkus says, "You've been down to the Abernathy farm before, haven't you?"
Yes, I have.
Oh, good. We've had word from Chain Livestock. Apparently, he has found a way to break into the ruins that you found last time you were there. He wants a party of adventurers to go, check out the place, see if there's any threats that lurk down there. We still haven't found out what was the main cause of all those zombies running around. He can't pay anything, but he said that anything you find down there, you're more than willing to keep.
Oh, cool. I would go, certainly.
Okay. Do you want to get yourself a crew together and then meet this farmhand at his cart? The cart's waiting just outside.
Yeah,
Did
sure.
someone say crew?
Yeah, and I don't know. What is your name? Sandra. What is your girl's name?
Oh, Salia.
He gonna spot Salia, and they probably work together. So gonna yell at her about she wants to do some job. And he
Kind of overhearing the commotion, Ronnie's going to walk up. Now what I hear about this job that's been posted.
Yeah, what about it?
What was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in some people to do it.
Is there much coin in it?
It's more like there's no coin in it there's no certain coin in it, but all we find we to keep. It's all ruined.
So, Psydog, how have you been, old buddy?
I've been good, buddy, and I'm gonna try to nut her on the shoulder.
Man, you look like you've had a rough day, but it sounds like it's gonna get a lot rougher, isn't it?
It's always rough on land.
I know,
know.
I know, yeah. Well, what is this job you're talking about?
He gonna yell out loud like whistle, so everybody can hear him and say, "We need more members," and yell that, and he gonna explain the job about the ruins and stuff.
Oh, if it's causing issues for the forest, then I must go.
So Slider say, "I don't think we're gonna be anymore in this," and he walked out.
Okay. As Sly Dog, as you walk out, you see the familiar farmhand sat in his cart. He's twitching and agitated as he usually is. Is there anything anybody wants to do before you set off?
Is there like a potion I could buy? Or two? Actually, no, I don't have the money for that. Forget it.
Yeah.
Yay, level 1.
I'll go buy potions. How many are there?
With regards to the potions, with it being the general store, it would probably be fairly well stocked. I think it's the usual rates.
How many are there? There's not usually that many in stock.
Are we talking just normal healing potions?
Yeah, normal healing potions.
2 seconds.
2d4 plus 2.
We shall say that there are 4 in stock.
Okay. I'll get all 4.
Okay. 50 gold a pop.
Yeah.
Slider just makes sure all his water streams is filled with ale. But
Ronnie would cast Mage Armor on himself.
when Slider gonna see him, he says, just wait a bit, Slider, they travel.
Oh, it's like a day's travel.
Farmhand, the agitated in the seat, he pipes up and goes, Mr. Slydogs, it's 4 days.
Oh, so I was
sorry,
front
yeah,
last time, so
Yeah.
I'm not that rude with days.
4 days, yeah. Right, so you just clamber into the cart, and you set off. Slydog, as we are progressing, even though you were mostly drunk last time, you notice that there's more patrols on the road than there was last time. Apparently,
I'm still
words.
drinking.
Oh, I'm sure you are, but it's enough to know they're not subtle. The patrols, they're patrolling up and down you, wandering past your cart every now and again. So it seems a lot safer, the route.
Before extending a hand, saying, "Out of there. My name's Ronnie. Ronnie Step 2.
Pleased to meet you, Ronnie. I hope you've brought your spelunking gear, because this cave looks very dark. Like this, that leads into the ruins.
Slider will say, yeah, I don't know any of the people beside her and Jennifer the Sila. I'd say, I know she's a rude lad or late.
Hey there.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming indeed. And I see that there's one more as well.
Yeah.
Right, champion. Well, I will, without further ado, we've got plenty of time in the day left. Let's get out to those ruins. Bring the barrier down, and we'll see what we can see.
Sounds good.
Slider don't ask, that'll be any trouble like last time?
Not that in the past few days we've not had any sign of the undead. Not had anything so much as a wild animal come through the area, so it's all been pretty quiet. Don't know whether that's a good thing. Don't know whether that means that there's something that's gathering in its energy. We'll just have to go and see what we can find.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, he leads us all through the woods. Takes a couple of hours, but you eventually find your way through to where the big clearing is. As you enter the clearing, it looks like there's a bunch of rocks strewn throughout the area. But as you get closer and closer, it turns out that these rocks are actually really aged, really weathered ruins. And towards the center of them, in what looks to be an old pentagram that is now destroyed, you see a cave entrance that has a barrier in the way. Magical barrier. Now, Chain, he pulls out the book that Slydog and Kara found last time, and he mutters some incantations in Primordial. For those that understand Primordial, you know what he's saying. Everybody else, it's just foreign language going on. And then the barrier comes down. Once the barrier comes down, you can see that this cave entrance goes into a dark area. What do you want to do?
As he does that, Ronnie puts his hand together, kind of moves them around, and then snaps both of his fingers at the same time as two glowing orbs get released, and then he releases two more, and they form like a Ronnie base entirely out of light, and he starts to walk into the cave, and he casts dancing lights.
Okay. So as the lights go into the cave, as you can see more and more of it, you can see that what originally looked like a cave is actually just what's left of some sort of antechamber. It's corroded. It's very ancient and decrepit, and basically the soil and the earth and the wildlife have reclaimed it to the point where it looks like a natural cave on the outside, but it's actually what looks like a submerged building. When you go into this ruin, you look about, and to the right you see a massive door.
Before Slider walked in, he gonna light a torch, just to be sure we have light.
Okay.
Thalia will take out her quarterstaff and just hold it like ready to defend herself, because she's like, being a sailor, she's like really superstitious and all that, and just hearing like the undead from earlier, she's just ready to fight.
Okay.
Staying close to the lights, of course, to the torch and Ronnie's dancing light.
Ronnie is hiding in someone's shadow, so whoever seems big. That's a 16 for stealth.
Okay. So, yep, you walk into this antechamber. You see this massive door.
Is the door locked?
The door is closed. It seems to be made of stone. Make a perception check.
Can I assist him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll do that.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got 12.
Roll with advantage.
Uh, 21.
Okay, so when you look at this door, you see that it's absolutely massive. We're talking a good 30 feet across by 30 feet wide. It seems to be made of stone. Doesn't seem to be any physical discernible ways of opening it. But in front of it, you see a plinth, and on the plinth there are two jugs. Near the two jugs, there is a small, what looks like a stream that has worn its way and corroded its way through from the upper levels and is trickling down next to the plinth with the jugs on. And 2 seconds.
The Jones? What is the Jones?
A jug, like a pitcher, a giant urn.
A jug. Okay. So is
Right.
water running down now?
The water is running down now, yes. Now, when you made your perception checks, you also noticed that there is an inscription written in Primordial on the door.
Oh, I read Primordial.
You do. Can you make out what that says? Or is it not big enough?
This ancient door. Someone was talking so 5 and 3 must made 4. Take care. Is sure your answer checked?
Checked.
Take care. Ensure your answer's checked. My minions wait if you're incorrect. So that's 5 leaders and 3 leaders, and they have to make 4. So that's a riddle.
Seems pretty straightforward, don't you think? Put one leader into the other.
Yeah, but how do you measure 1 liter?
So if this
'Cause-
one has 5 liters and this one has 3, and if they're the same, then they should both have 4.
Yes, but do you have like a jar that can hold
Uh,
exactly 1 liter?
Well, they're jugs. Can't you just lift them and pour them?
I don't want to lift anything.
Besides, I couldn't read that probably, so you would have translated that to us, right?
Yeah,
Before we
probably.
start
I'm
talking.
gonna empty my water stain. I just drink. I'm gonna drink it. I'm not gonna empty it on the floor. I'm gonna drink my ale and try to fill it up. I fill the other one. I don't know how much that'd be for it. Yeah, we transfer. So both is 4 liters. Oh,
Well, my explorer's kit has a mess kit, so it should have a cup in it.
okay. We should do that too.
And use the cup, measure between the 2 jugs until they have the same amount of liquid inside both of them.
I also have a tankard of sobriety. Doesn't matter, but we did take 1 liter away the other one.
I was just saying that because they have different shapes. So just if you level, like if you make it so that the water is in the same level, that does not necessarily mean they have the same amount
Yeah.
of water in them.
We need to transfer 1 liter, yeah. Or 1. Is that liters? Yeah.
Liters, yes.
Yeah, okay. Just normal stuff. That's true. Yeah, Yeah, but the waters didn't have like.
This stage, Chain steps forwards. He's looking about. He says, "There seems to be a plinth next to the jugs. I think we need to put one of the jugs onto the plinth with the right amount in."
Okay, then we gonna be sure to have 4 liters each and put it on the fin.
Well, there only seems to be space for one of the jugs, so I don't think we need to try and put both of them on. I think what it's trying to say is that we have to fill in 4 liters, like Salia suggested, but we need to put it into one of these jugs and then put it on the plinth. Do you have any ideas how we could do that?
Well, I have this cup,
Does
so
it
I know
measure
it's 4 cups to a liter.
Yeah, but that depends. Yeah, how big the fucking cup is.
It's a cup. It is 1 cup.
Yeah. I have no idea.
So is there anything else besides the 2 liters and the measuring thing? The plate? No?
That's it. That's it. You look about the room, but the rest of it's just in almost total ruin.
I know water didn't have 4 pins of liquid in it.
4 pints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many pints is in 1 liter? Oh.
Can
I
you
don't
make
know.
an intelligence check or something?
Yes, you can make an intelligence check.
$15.
Okay. So while you're pondering whether how many pints are in a liter, you realise that if you were to pour from the 5 litre jug into the 3 litre jug until it's full, you would have 2 litres left in the 5 litre jug.
Wait, what? Oh, so wait. if we pull the whole 5-liter jug into the 3-liter one, 2-liter would be left in the big one?
Yes.
So we have 5.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I got it. So, if we pour the 5-liter one and the 3-liter one, and we put all our mugs and water skins together, we just fill the 5-liter one twice, which would make 4-liter, right? And pour it into the 3-liter one and repeat that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's gonna help.
I don't know either. How much can we pull over the big one?
And the big one that holds exactly 5 liters.
Or then there was full.
Wait, so they hold 6 liters?
No, the big one holds 5 liters. The little one holds 3 liters.
Yeah, right now, right? But if you pour over, you said there was 2 liters left, right? In the big one.
Yes.
So there's the one is 6 liters and the one is 5 liters.
I have a question. The 3-liter one, is it filled like up to the top, or is it? I have problems imagining the size of the mugs or jugs or whatever. Are they both filled to the top with 5 liters and 3 liters?
When they started, they were completely empty, and Ronnie and Sly Dog seemed to have filled them up with their water flask and their cup.
Oh.
So they were completely empty.
No, there was empty.
Oh, they were empty. I thought there was already liquid in them.
My apologies. No, they were all empty.
So there's a 3-liter one and a 5-liter.
Oh wait, so there's a place to like get and distribute water. I thought that we were distributing it between the 2 full jugs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
In that case, I apologise. That's my bad explaining. No, both of the jugs were empty, and there was a source of water nearby to fill them up.
In that case, we'll fill up the, I believe it was the big one, so that it's full, to pour into the other one so that there will only be 2 liters left in it.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
We will then put the one aside and empty the full one.
Oh, yeah, so we take the 3 liters, pull up 2 times, right? So pour first time 3 liters in the 5 one, and wait and pour the 3 liters up again, and pour also, we have 1 liter left over. Then we pour the 5 liters out, pour the 1 liter in, fill the 3 up again, and we have 4 liters. You follow?
Okay. Yep, I follow. So that's what you're going to do? Is you're going to put the vase on the plinth?
Yeah, the 5 with 4 liters.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of wasted water.
Okay, so as you put the urn on the plinth, the jug on the plinth, you hear a click, a loud grating noise, loud rasping noise. The giant stone doors open outwards. Because you've got your dancing lights, because you've got your torch, you see that it extends. A stairway extends down into the earth.
I'm gonna give the others a high 5. Good job, team.
Yeah, that was really smart.
Right. So as you go down the stairs, you get to the bottom, and you are greeted by 6 skeletons.
I want to reaffirm that I was hiding the entire time as we're descending with my stealth roll of 16.
Right.
Do we roll initiative?
I just want to check it to see if they know that Ronnie is about first. Do a contest. No, they don't. So you're fine. You are hidden from the skeletons. They don't know. And yes, it's time to roll initiative.
$13.
Okay.
I'm to fuse this one. 50.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So, Brina, you are at the top of the list. You spot you react the quickest to the skeletons as they start turning towards you. What do you do?
I am going to do something reckless.
Okay.
Can you bring up the map?
Yeah, I certainly will. 2 seconds. I'm just transferring over your initiatives so that you don't see a million screens at once.
Also, my puppies are still alive. I did not kill them. I just say that sometimes. Just for the record.
Sorry, robocall.
Oh, go away. Discord has decided to send me like 20 million messages and it won't let me do anything. Right.
You can always mute it.
I think I'm going to have to at this rate. Right. Let's get that muted. Right, okay. So, yeah, I'll get that screen shared again now. And go from there. Right. So, Brina, what's your daring plan?
I am going to cast Moonbeam on the Skeleton Fighter 3.
Okay.
The 5 foot by 40 cylinder. And he has to make a Constitution save of DC 15.
Okay. So he rolled naturally 17. I believe his Constitution is a plus.
So he takes half damage.
Yep.
So he takes 6 points of Radiant. And bonus action, I go Bear.
Okay. Right.
I'll move forward 5 feet.
Okay. So earlier, I'm just going to put you where Brina was standing because you've literally all just come down this the stairs.
Thank you.
No bother. Okay, and next up on the list was actually one of the skeletons. Skeleton Archer number 2. And he is going to make an attack at Sly Dog, who is directly in front of him. And he hit for 10, which I'm going to assume doesn't hit you.
No.
No, yep. Okay.
What is that body in front of us? Is that an old body or?
It's an old body, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so next up would be Sly Dog.
Yeah, this is a fucking bad place he's standing. I'm gonna cast the Dust Devil on the body that's laying down. What is the outdrown? Is that just bricks? The drown?
The floor just seems to be some sort of like you say, decorative brick tile in places, but yeah.
But it's no dirt on it or something like that, right?
Well, this place has been undisturbed apart from the skeletons for a long, long time. There's probably quite a build-up of dust and other crap down here. So yeah, I would say there's enough dirt around to cast the spell.
Yeah, okay. I don't cast my Dust Devil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that spell.
I don't know. You'll need to tell me.
Just pull up in I made the Dust Devil of 5 feet. If you end a turn inside, you're gonna take bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and
if you say that's debris, I think I'm gonna make it, or what do you call it? I put it maybe over one of the archers, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to move it. So I get some dust to the guy who lay it down here, and
so
then
this archer number 3, is that the one you're aiming for?
Yeah, I'm not going to do any damage to him. Pretty sure it doesn't do any damage, no. It's only if you end a turn of the Dust Devil, you take damage. End your turn. So, but I moved, so I made a radius around that. I made a radius of 10. What do you call it? Radius of 10. What do you call it? Dust. A heavy obscured area.
So are we saying in this area here?
No, with the
or
dead
a bit
body.
further down?
The dead body in
This
front of
one.
me. Yeah,
Right.
so
my
there's a 10 radius of heavy obscured, and if the opponent ends her turn in for 5 feet of those, they're gonna take bludgeoning damage, or saving throw and then bludgeoning damage. Yeah, that's my turn.
Hey, Daryl, can you use... Yeah, exactly. I'm doing the initiative list. Don't bother. I'll do it.
All right, thank you.
Scroll up, please. I need to see it, though.
Yeah.
Is
Is that far enough?
Yep, that's good right there. Thank you. And I need AC, or will we just say they come AC, DC, Dex, or do they just simply come after us or before us? How do you want to do
They
this?
just come after. Yeah.
Okay.
If you've matched their scores, then I'm just going to say they automatically lose.
Gotcha.
Right. So next one. Actually, there's a 16 here for Skeleton Fighter 3 that I missed, so I'll take his go now.
He has to make a Constitution save because my spell, which is not a 5 foot diameter, it's a 5 foot radius, but no other thing is also in the radius, is at the start of their turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it back up. I was just rolling this thing. There we go. He got 17, 15 plus 2.
So, I rolled another 12. So he takes 6 more radius.
Okay, so that one's starting to look a bit haggard, a bit damaged. Even though, needless to say, though, he is going to attack Brina the bear. I will just wait 2 seconds just to make sure that Sally has got all the initiative details before I hit the button and make it disappear again.
That is really nice of you, and I think I'm done. So here you go. Thank you.
Right, know about it. Okay, so he attacks and he rolls a 14,
That hits.
and he does 5 piercing damage.
Wait,
And I hold my spell.
Okay.
Wait, did you guys skip me?
No, that skeleton accidentally got skipped. 13.
sorry, can I see Skeleton Archer 2 again? That
Yeah,
is.
he got a 21.
It's 21. Okay, I got the second one. Okay, no, sorry.
But Ronnie is 13.
That is correct,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So we've got a skeleton fighter 3 with 16. He should have gone before Slydog. That was my
Okay.
mistake. And now it is Ronnie's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I'm going to understand, there are 2 magical effects present. One of them is Dust Devil, and then another one is, I'm not sure,
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam? Alright, so Ronnie is going to look at the Dust Devil, and he's going to take the bag of 1,000 ball bearings that he has and tosses it into it.
How much damage did I take?
5.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a ranged spell attack?
That'd be a
Or a
ranged
ranged finesse attack? Dexterity-based attack? I don't know. Do you want me to roll for this?
I will have you roll. Yeah, I'll have you roll a sleight of hand to make sure that they go in the direction you intend.
Ooh, thank you. That turns my 14 into a 16 because I have sleight of hand.
Okay. Yep. So the ball bearings, you chuck them down at the ground. They skitter about in the direction of the Dust Devil. They disappear inside it, almost as if you placed them there one by one. So the right way you need them.
Alright, cool. I'm
Okay.
So
still
what-
kind of hidden, I assume, and then that's going to be my turn.
Yes, their passive perception's crap, and they are not actively looking for you at the minute.
So what do that do? The ball bearings inside the Dust Devil?
I
It
would
gives
need to.
It makes the debris.
Yeah, but I already got debris from dust and earth. Okay.
If they were to enter it though, there's the possibility that they can be tripped up on there, so they wouldn't. They'd have to waste movement getting up and whatnot.
Okay. But it'll probably fly around. Just saying.
Yeah. Probably get bombarded with ball bearings rather than trip on them.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I see your point.
You can just add
What does-
1d8 to the damage if you want.
Yeah, I was going to suggest. So, what was the what's the bludgeoning damage? Did you say they take?
Uh,
The D6.
The D6.
I'm looking at the spell. It's a
it's
D8
a
damage.
D8. Yeah,
A D8.
That's D8.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say it's because of the ball bearings. It'll now be 2d8.
Okay. Cool.
2 seconds. I just want to get the initiative list off of here. There we go.
So
Right, so
right?
it is, Skeleton Archer 1 is next. He is going to stay put. Seeing that there is a bloody great bear just appeared, he is going to take a shot at the bear.
Can you see the bear?
From his position, he will be able to do, yeah.
But just 10 feet of radius from the Dust Devil is heavily obscured.
It is, but the Dust Devil is here, didn't you say?
Yeah, but 10
And Skeleton Archer 1
radius.
is over here.
Yeah, but the bear is inside the Dust Devil, right?
Well, you can draw markers with the square. Not the square, the
Right.
10.
The radius.
Yeah, draw shape.
Okay.
It's a radius. So it's a
So a radius of 10.
radius is a circle.
Yeah, you have to hold Alt to get a circle.
Hold Alt to get a circle.
Okay. So you're not just chasing in a regular. Oh,
Ah, God damn it. A sec. Hold Alt to get a circle.
Yeah, just press Alt and then pull. Yep, there goes.
slowly but surely.
Yeah, it took me forever
It's
to
taken
figure
forever
this
to grow
out.
that. This is the weirdest controlling mechanism in the world for anything.
That is so weird.
Isn't it? Oh my goodness, I do apologise. Hopefully this will
Oh,
Just-
hey,
sort
just-
itself
try-
out and I'll be able to move it. this
try
time.
refreshing Roll20. That might be just a bug. Normally it works really perfectly fine.
Right, okay. It's really gone nuts there.
I'm
Right, hang
drawing
on.
being then.
Yeah, try refreshing the...
It was what am I doing? Thing's just moving by itself. Give us
So-
2 seconds.
Who is it that just went?
It's Skeleton Archer 1's turn. And we're just
Okay.
trying to determine at the minute if he can see green.
Yeah, so since the spell's a radius, the one I targeted didn't move out of it.
Moved out of the
It has
moonbeam spell.
it hasn't moved out of it because its 5-foot radius is 4 squares.
Yeah, that's fine. The wonders of technology.
Oh yeah, my picture's changed. Oh. I think.
Right, well the good news is that the whatever went wrong there actually kept a circle when I went back in, and it's much easier to manipulate a pre-drawn one. Right. So, right. Okay, so I'm just going to start the screen share again.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna predict that they are gonna crit either Ronnie or me, because that's what happens to level 1 characters.
So, Chris, am I right in saying that you centered it on this body here?
Yeah, that is the damage circle,
Yeah,
and we have a
And
debris
it's-
circle also.
yeah. And it's 10-foot debris circle.
Radius.
10-foot radius, yeah. Which would take it to that far out. Am I right?
Yeah, probably.
Your right side's your square too much.
Pull it one more down.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do, yeah. So you're actually stood inside your own...
Yeah.
So is that correct, yeah?
Yeah, they did not shoot at us.
No, yeah, I agree. He can't see yet. He can, however, see Celia.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
I predicted it. Roll the 20. Click the button.
So
Oh
he,
my god, I
makes
will be
Celia.
He can't see the tank, but he can see the
18.
torch.
Almost.
So 18. That does not hit you, does
Of course it does. I'm a level
I was
1
thinking that.
character.
I was going
To
to
be
say you have to go
fair-
in there.
Ronnie can get a 22 AC if he casts shield.
So yes, you
Well,
take 6 points of piercing damage.
That's nice. I'm almost dead.
Unless
Okay.
you get cover from the bear, but yeah.
Skeleton Archer 3 is going to move as he cannot see you anymore, and being that undead creatures aren't, well, skeletons at least, aren't the brightest bunch, he's going to move 1, 2, which I believe puts him in the damage circle, is that correct?
Yeah, if he ends his turn there, yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. So he's still,
Does that circle damage us too?
Yeah, any creature.
not the one that's there, that's just
No.
the obscure circle.
Yeah, it's 5 feet around the body.
Okay.
So you basically got to stay out of these squares at the end of your turn. Hang on, 1, 2.
You want me to roll some damage?
Yes, because let's be fair, he can't really go anywhere else. So he's just going to stop there confused. He can take some damage.
Yeah,
So
strength saving throw.
Yeah. So he's rolled an 11 and
I believe I'm at like 14. No, I'm 13.
doesn't get any modifier. So 11. What's your DC? Did you say 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he fails that.
So,
So
I have witness to Bluntun, right?
he certainly does.
So I rolled 10, so 20 damage to him.
Mm-hmm. I believe. Did you roll both your d8s?
Yeah.
So that has killed him. He has obliterated.
And he just
Inside the
flies
stone.
around.
Yeah, bit of bone just flying inside, slowly getting eroded away by all the ball bearings and all the crap and muck that's flying around in there. Okay. Next up on the list, we have Salia.
Yay! My turn. So I have the quarterstaff already, and I'm gonna move forward 10 feet.
To there?
Yes, and I'm gonna attack the skeleton fighter, which I can see, but he cannot see me, correct?
He could probably see you now because you're close.
Yeah.
5 feet, so yeah.
Alright.
But the others cannot see you.
I'm gonna attack him with my quarterstaff.
You're also in the dust bowl, though.
So
No, she's just outside of the death circle.
Yeah, I'm 5 feet away from the body. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're 10
Okay.
feet away from the body,
You
outside
should,
the death.
you
So.
should probably made a square to see where you don't want to walk into. If it helps people.
Well, I saw that
really
you
want
made
me to
that.
start drawing again.
Another dollar, maybe. I don't know.
19
Yeah,
to hit.
19 hits.
That's so cool. So he's gonna take a D8 plus 3. That's 10 damage with my quarterstaff.
Well, you whip your quarterstaff round, and the instant it makes contact, he just basically shatters to pieces, thanks to the damage Brina did to him earlier.
Oh, that's cool. And I still have 30 feet movement,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm gonna use to move 5 feet upwards, 1 square up.
Yeah.
1 to the right.
To the right.
Yeah. And
Yep.
I am in his attack of opportunity radius now, right?
Yes, you're also in the death bubble.
Actually, I'm gonna go 3 more to the right, behind the skeleton fighter number 1, basically.
Yep.
2 more. There. Yep. And I'm gonna attack this dude as a bonus action with my quarterstaff.
Right. Before you do that, the skeleton 2 will get an opportunity of attack on you on the way past Ronnie.
I had I forgot about that. God damn it.
If you just run through the dust devil, and nothing has been happening. But yeah.
Well then, can I attack the skeleton fighter number 2 then? And just move
Of course
like...
can.
Yeah, can you move me back like 2 squares to the left and 1 up? Because I would still be in his range then. 1 up.
There.
2 left and 1 up, yep. And I would attack the skeleton fighter left from me.
Okay.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
No, that's alright.
And that is going to be another 19 to hit.
Yeah, that
Them
does the job.
14. And he's gonna take that is plus 3 if I'm plus 3, so 4 damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So yes,
And-
you batter him about a bit, and some of his bones begin to crack, but he keeps on coming.
And for my movement still, I can go 1 to the right. Oh no, never mind. There's another creature behind me which gets up. No, never mind. Fuck it. That's it then.
No, that's fine.
Well, you can't, with range attacks, make attacks of opportunity.
Yes, you can. Can you not? At a disadvantage.
It needs to be a melee weapon.
It does need to be a melee weapon, but there's no saying that he can't swipe at you.
Yeah.
so
Like
you
just unarmed strike or something. I don't fucking...
You need to be proficient with it. I don't know. I do not remember the rules.
Right,
Yeah.
so next up on the list after Salia is Skeleton
Brina.
Fighter.
Oh no, the skeleton fighter 1. Yep.
Who is here. Like the others, like the other skeleton, he's going to move forwards because he last spotted you in this direction. He won't have spotted Salia all the way up there. 1, 2, and he is going to attack Slydog.
Yep.
And 15.
Yeah, I done a hit.
3.
And he does
the
3
lowest.
points of piercing damage. Yep.
That is nice.
And
I made a constitution or a concentration check.
yeah, you'll need to do a constitution
Yeah,
check. Yeah.
I have a 18.
And he has to make a strength check, right? Strength
Yeah.
save.
Now he needs to
He
make
No, he doesn't need to make a strength check because he's not finishing his turn there.
Oh,
They
okay.
may be dumb. But he saw that one went in and didn't come back out, so he's going to move.
That is
out
a
of the death
fucking
bubble.
smart skeleton.
Doesn't he provoke attacks from both Kara and Slydog?
I would say he does, yes.
And I have a club, so.
See, there's not. Sorry, go on.
15 to hit.
Ooh. Yes.
I need a d4 to not find one there. And 4 bludgeoning damage, so that's 8 damage total.
Okay, and Kara? Kara's not here. Who's that supposed to be?
Ronnie.
Yeah, it's
Meg.
Ronnie, sorry.
Already.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where I was actually. then.
Yeah, you
I
did
just figured
have a
you
talk
had
and
me
not
like
just-
sneaked.
Are they
Yeah.
vulnerable to bludgeoning damage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one.
yes.
Because my quarterstaff does bludgeoning too. If you
How much did you do again?
to the last one 4, and to the one before that 10.
Yeah, the
You're-
one before that you killed.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
The,
I got
so
a
the
natural
last one.
20 with my dagger.
Boom.
Very nice.
So that's what, 2d4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
Yay, I
6.
killed you.
10 damage with my dagger.
You also did sneak attack, right?
I don't. I'm a level 1 wizard.
No, you're wizard. I thought you were road. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of like a rogue, but
Yeah, but all your stealthing bullshit. I thought you were road.
Oh no, you was just being cowardly.
oh yeah,
Was that 10
No.
damage, you say?
10 damage with my fucking dagger.
Yep.
Nice.
That's enough to take it out. The damage that Sly Dog previously did, combined with your swipes at it as it tries to escape the death cloud.
I probably hit it last, just saying, but
Well,
They
you
call
can
me
argue over
ankle
who got,
biter.
yeah, you can argue over who's got the kill later on, but the point is, it's down. and
yeah,
it's out for the count.
no one to see it anyway, so.
Right, Skeleton Archer number 1. Skeleton Archer number. Or Skeleton Fighter number 1 is dead. So that takes us back to the top of the round. Brina.
Okay. I'm gonna move the moonbeam to Skeleton Archer 1,
Yep.
which it has to make a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
So there are no skeleton fighters anymore? They're gone?
Oh, there's the one
just
fighting
the
you.
one in front of you. But he's
Didn't you
heavily
say-
damaged.
Didn't you say I killed him? With
No, the one before that you
Okay.
killed.
Which number is that? 2 or 3 or 4?
This one that's in front of you is Skeleton Fighter number 2.
2.
I took 4 points of radiant, and I'm gonna move up to it and make my attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The bite missed, and the claws missed.
Okay. And where I've put you there, is that where you were intending to walk to, or do you want me to move you around, or?
That was one of the places. Yeah.
Okay. So, next on the list is Skeleton Archer
21.
2. Which is there. And he is going to take an attack at disadvantage at Salia, being right in front of him. And the lowest one was a 17.
That hits. And I'm down, unconscious.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Next on the list after Salia becomes unconscious is Sly Dog, because fight number 3 is down, is dead even.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of sort. How much? First of all, I'm gonna move my Dust Devil.
Okay.
Do I have any healing? Nope, I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna move my Dust Devil up before the chest or the grate or whatever is up there.
So like that, so that you just hit the one.
No,
Or
a little bit down.
so
So FYI, she's not dead. She's unconscious, but that does
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would give me a death.
yeah,
fail.
in
It'll
the
give you
future.
2 death save.
Yeah, but I still have an action. So, gonna move him up there and around. And I'm gonna move up to the bonfire, put my hand in and pull her out.
okay.
Would the skeleton fighter not get an attack of opportunity?
Probably don't see you because it's obscure that you lay down.
So you're here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to pull him that way, the chances are they're probably not paying you any attention anymore if you've gone down. So yeah, I'd say
just
they don't
saying,
get an attack of opportunity.
I would say if you skeleton stand up, right, and to look down, they do not see it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there's enough debris going on that, and because you're on the opposite side of the obscurity, you'll probably be able to pull that off.
I pull her out and try to pull her down 5 feet under me if that's possible. Down. So move her body down here if that's possible. Can I do that?
How much does Salia weigh?
She weighs 160 pounds.
Yes, you don't have any gear on, right? No. Not that.
Oh, with gear? No, she barely has anything. Really, barely. That's probably like 10 more pounds, 170. In total, like with rucksack and rope and stuff.
Okay, 2 seconds. What's your strength, Slydog?
My 12.
I'm just having a quick look at the rules, but I know carrying. What's push and pull?
I had to push a pull, that's okay. I had to just
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you'll be
I
able
had to grapple her and I had to move half my speed with her.
Yeah.
As I assume.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
I think she will forego or I had to grapple automatically when she lay down. I don't think she wanna resist me try to pull her out.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So yes, okay.
Can I be the one to stand up or in the top?
Stand up.
Yeah, so I switch places with her.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yep.
Yeah.
Know about that.
Yep.
So yeah, you drag her back, and then you basically like swing round, and then you deposit her behind her.
Yeah, and I have no healing, so I cannot do anything about that. So yeah, that's my turn. Believe
Okay.
so.
Yep, Ronnie.
Seeing the predicament that my buddies are in, I'm gonna give them a bit of aid. I'm gonna do something really stupid for a level 1 character. I'm going to run up and I'm gonna stab skeleton fighter number 2, and I'm gonna stand diagonal of where Salia is. There you Not in the Dust Devil. I'm gonna
Yeah. Just working that out. Yeah. So yeah, make your attack.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
You take 6 points of damage. My dagger.
Yeah. With that, Skeleton Fighter number 2 breaks apart before the Dust Devil can have its chance to destroy it. Your knife does the job for it, but it's swept up and it's now part of the Dust Devil itself.
Gotcha.
Nice.
After that, I will move diagonal right next to Skeleton Archer number 2.
Like so. Okay.
Like so what? There you go. Yeah. This is how you play a wizard, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Skeleton Archer number 2 is what am I on about? Skeleton Archer number 1 even is going to take a shot at disadvantage at Brina, being right in front of him and the only target you can see. And disadvantage, he misses, hitting for 7.
Yeah.
Salia, can you make me a death saving throw?
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Okay, that's 1 success.
Oh, 1 success, 2 fails.
Skeleton Fighter 1 is dead. Skeleton Archer 2 is after Brina, so it's Brina's turn.
Okay. The Skeleton Archer. What number is that? Skeleton Archer 1?
Yes, the one next to you is Skeleton Archer 1.
Yeah. He should have made a Constitution save at the start of his turn.
Oh, my apologies, I forgot.
That's
And
okay. I didn't remind you.
That's alright. He rolled a 14 plus 2, 16. So I believe he passes.
He keeps saving. I have a +5 wisdom, and he keeps saving on all my spells.
He's just lucky. I'm sure he's not coming out soon.
He took 5 points of radiant, and I'm going to make my attacks.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Took 6, 12. No, he's down.
Did you get 12, did you say?
Oh,
So
no. No, wait. No, he's not down. I'm confusing him to combine him with total damage. All is done. He's taken 11 points of damage.
Yes, he's looking very haggard, but he's hanging on.
Okay. That's an 11. Oh, finally. The claws hit with a 18.
Okay. And claws swipe in, and he basically just gets obliterated with the power of the blow.
Yeah, it was 9. And I move my moon. I still have my bonus action, so I can move the moonbeam 60 feet. I am going to move it on top of the Skeleton Archer.
Yep.
But you cannot see him, but anyway.
And every time a creature enters the moonbeam or starts their turn there, they make a Constitution save.
Yep. This time he fails miserably. He rolled a 2, plus 2 means he got a 4. And with regards to the obscurity, I would just say that with it being your spell, Sly Dog, would it not be that it's only the enemies that would not see through it?
Any.
Right, okay.
But I knew it was there and hasn't
Yeah, I was
come
going
out
to
of
say
it.
that. Yeah. It's a reasonable guess. I would still say it's possible.
Yeah. And he took 10 points of damage.
Okay. Right.
It's the same. He should probably not see our friend is down.
Yeah.
So-
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That Sally is down because
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the Dust Devil.
Yeah, but reasonable deduction would give you an idea of where to aim the moonbeam, even if it was just like a glancing blow, because it's like a spell that doesn't require an
Yeah.
attack. It's likely to have
Yeah,
hit them and
because
cause damage.
yeah. Otherwise, I would have put the moonbeam on top of Salia.
Right. It is Skeleton Archer 2's go.
And he has to make a Constitution save.
He certainly does. In fact, I'm just going to have you roll damage, because if you get higher, if you get 4 or higher, his Constitution save won't matter.
Okay. I got 15, so even half, that's 7.
Yeah, exactly. So he turns. He looks like he's going to start attacking Ronnie's stub toe, but this moonbeam just slices through him, and he just dissolves in magical light. And that is the end of combat.
Yeah.
We have one person that is down. Is anybody able to stabilize this person?
I would try.
I am going to drop bear form.
Mhm.
And I am going to cast Cure Wounds.
And I'm sitting with her head in my lap and try to cover any of her wounds. So don't bleed out.
She gets 7 health.
Ronnie is going to be investigating all the dead bodies in the room.
Okay. So, yeah, Salia, you are up with 7 health.
Oh, whoa, what just happened? My head hurts so much. And she gets up and she notices that she's like in Sly Dog's lap. And she gets up and looks around. She's like, well, what just happened? There were so many skeletons.
Yeah, you got knocked down.
But you got up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep you down.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Right.
helping me up again.
No problem.
So, the total that you put in the chat bar, 22 investigation, Ronnie, was that for looking around the room, yeah?
Yeah, digging through the bodies, looking around the room.
Okay. So, when you look around the room, first of all, you see that it is a stone hallway, thick with the dust that is now all accumulated in the one spot as the Dust Devil comes to an end, or is still swirling around, depending on Sly Dog's disposition.
Yeah, I probably just move all the dust back to the stairs and drop it over there.
Yep. So it's apart from all the dust that's now piled up in the corner, the room itself is fairly barren. You notice a table at the end, but upon further inspection, there's not a lot on the table, just old cracked bits of what looks like used to be pottery. When you start searching through what's left of the skeletons, you find 2 short swords that still seem to be in decent order, and 1 light crossbow that still seems to be in decent order. And you also find, this is in total after you've checked all of the bodies, you also find 6 gold pieces.
Any bolts?
Bolts, the crossbow bolts, yeah, I will say there are. There were 10 crossbow bolts that seem to be usable.
As they're stabilizing Salia, Ronnie just kind of like walks over, kind of jingling the gold in his hands, like kind of flipping the gold between his fingers, and he has the light crossbow on his back and has the 2 short swords. What'd I miss?
You missed our friend was locked down, and now she's up again.
Thank
Glad
you
to see
for
that
your
you're still
worries.
with the living. And then he kind of gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm quite glad to not have died in this horrible, horrible place.
Slider gonna say to Ronnie, "Are you gonna share the things you found?"
As he's trolling the gold in between his fingers, he says, "Certainly," and he tosses you a gold piece. I just happened to find this while I was digging through.
Okay. You probably need to move on.
Okay, so now that the fight's over, now that Ronnie's investigated and Sally is stabilized, you notice that there is an opening to your right that leads to a hallway.
Well, I suppose we should head right then. I'm gonna send my dancing lights ahead of us.
So the dancing lights zoom forwards to illuminate the way. You see that this is a long, narrow hallway, thick with a similar layer of dust that used to be in the room you've just left. The hallway carries on down for approximately 60 feet before opening out into a new room.
Hey, Pockets. And he's gonna take his little weasel. How about you check ahead for us? And he's gonna let the weasel down the hallway.
Okay, yeah. So the weasel scampers down the hallway. Nothing seems to happen. He stops when he gets to the end of the hallway, looking about, as if he can't go any further.
Slider gonna light up his torch again because it's probably went out when I was in the dust thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. You light your torch.
I don't know. Follow up.
Okay. So you just follow the thing down the hallway, and the hallway opens up into a new room. This room isn't a massive room, but you notice that there are markings on the floor. Make perception checks for me.
Ooh. 24.
Oh my god. 23.
Nine.
Okay, so you all notice that the room is approximately 30 feet by 30 feet. You all notice that there seems to be tiles with inscriptions on the floor. Brina and Slydog, you notice that these inscriptions all some look the same on the tiles, some look different. There's a varying amount, basically. You also notice that there is a plaque next to the wall on the left-hand side, and the plaque is again written in what looks like the same script that was on the door that you entered, more primordial. So Slydog, once again.
Yeah.
You will need to translate for them, should you wish.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Total.
And this is what the plaque reads.
To pass in safety, thread with care, list Your path becomes empty air. When 1 moves east and 3 moves south, this guide avoids the Tasman's mouth.
And the room looks like this.
So, and north and east and all the things is right on this picture, right?
Yes, east is right, north is up, south is down, and west is left.
Okay.
Can we see the note again, please?
Of course, yep.
That's it.
In addition to being able to translate the note, Sly Dog, you realise that the tiles that you've seen on the floor are primordial numbers ranging from 1 to 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna be safe.
Okay.
I am gonna go giant spider and climb on the roof, the ceiling.
Okay.
We don't want to make the riddles.
I go across to the other side of the room.
Okay. So
So
1
we-
is across.
So 1
And then
is-
I shoot my my web up to the ceiling to make a rope.
Okay. As you shoot your web to the ceiling, there's a flash of light. As a crystal that you've just noticed in the center of the room incinerates the web.
So can I see the room again?
Yep.
So 1 left, 3 down.
Yeah. Well, you guys see the spider's first 4 legs just turn up like, well, I tried.
So what is 1 or what is...
So, because you can read primordial, you notice that this line is 1.
Yeah,
This tile here depicts 8.
yeah.
And so basically,
Each line
exactly, represents 1 number.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's figure this out. 1.
Actually, I have a better picture that might help. 2 seconds.
3 was down, right?
1 to the right and 3 to down. That's what it said.
Yeah. But
There.
to the right, 3
Just to
down.
make it navigating it for a bit easier for you, there's one with some references on.
Thank you.
Ron is gonna head up on A3.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
3, nothing happens. No.
He's gonna jump to B4.
Okay. With regards, who's doing this? Did you say? Is it Ronnie or was it you, Weasel or
I said Ronnie.
Ronnie? Okay. The stones crack and shatter underneath you. Make me an acrobatics check.
Will do. It's gonna be a 16.
Okay. You plummet down, but manage to grab the edge of the tile to your left. That is A4. And stop yourself from plummeting down. As you look below you, you see that a chasm stretches before you so deep that it's lost in darkness.
So
Right.
yeah, that's that. Slydot go to A3 and put his hand out to try to help him up.
Yep.
Alright.
I want to make an intelligence check if I can get any more clues out of this.
Yep. Make me an intelligence check.
Yeah, that's a 3. I have no idea.
So
To be fair, I have a -1.
I'll try to walk to B3.
Yep. The ground seems to be solid below you.
So I'm gonna say all this symbol, it looks like you to go to east, right? Yeah, ones mean east. So that number, I have no fucking.
Yeah, number 1 means going east.
And number 3 was down, right? So it's probably something like 2, 1, 2 is east, or 3, 4 is down, or some bullshit. I try to go to B2.
B2.
Yeah.
Yep. The tile crumbles. Roll me a dex save. An acrobatic save, sorry.
I have 2 plus. That is a 13.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm just going to say that you barely managed to stop yourself from falling also. And, these 2 tiles are now not there.
What 2?
I always see the riddle
B4
again.
and B2. Yep.
I'll just take a quick screenshot of it so I can see both.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Now we
want, if you want, you can all roll me an investigation check.
15.
2.
I'm at 14.
Right. So just for a bit of context, first of all, just so that you don't have to keep craning at the screen. That's the numbers 1 to 8, how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anybody who rolled higher than, we shall say, 10, realize that the inscription is saying 1 is east and 3 is south. That means that each
Spider
number.
got 22.
Can you communicate in spider form?
I can't communicate, but I can still think. I still have my mental stats.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So I can email you the solution if you want. That's probably high enough to get it, but you won't be able to communicate it to the others unless you change back.
Yeah. You can just message me through Discord.
Okay. So while I am doing that, I'm going to stop screen sharing a sec so nobody else can see it.
It's a boring.
Where 1 moves east and 3 moves south. This.
Yeah.
I probably know now. We just need to move until we get ordered to move another way. Probably.
Yep. Yeah. The investigation rolls were high enough to confirm basically what you've just said, Chris. Yeah. Each number corresponds to a direction.
Yeah.
And
so
you need to move
that direction. So
yeah,
it's
go on.
just going straight until we see number 3, then going down, and it's under that is probably number 1, and you go over. It's so simple. Why you don't make it hard? I use the hard fucking puzzle. It's crazy, but yeah.
So yes, I will say that based on what you've said there, I won't make you jump over all of the tiles unless you want to work it out completely. But I'd say that based on the deductions you've got there, you know what you're doing, and I will say that you've passed the this room.
Is there no, what we call elder with a straw on or something like that? We need to take.
Yeah.
Well, I was just about to say there is a skeleton at the other side of the room, and next to the skeleton seems to be what looks like a bullwhip and a Stetson hat.
Ooh, I don't take it.
When you cross to the other side, all 8 eyes roll it's not that, as to say, it's not that hard.
I don't touch spiders, I don't know.
But you see the spider roll. It's all its eyes at you, at the group.
Okay, so now that you've got to the other side, the dancing lights and the torch illuminate another short passageway.
So I have like that Indiana Jones gear, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I don't take it on. Probably deep me some blood. And have my torch in my one hand and the whip in my another.
I'm sorry, you broke up there. What was that?
I have the torch in one hand, I have the whip in another, but I don't think I professes it with a whip.
I wouldn't say so.
No, I'm probably not. But that's okay. Still have it on my side then. Yeah, let's go forward.
Okay.
Find some treasure.
So you continue down this passageway. Roll me perceptions.
Oh, I'm rolling good today.
I rolled a natural 1, so 7.
I'm Indiana Jones.
So 7, 21, 12. Okay. Brina, you are just carrying along on your merry way. You're just maybe lost in your own thoughts. You don't notice anything, don't hear anything. Joe?
I'm just mindlessly walking down halfway, without even realizing I'm halfway up the wall. Then I just walk back, keep walking forward, and then go back down, and keep walking. Then I'm halfway up the other wall.
Ronnie, you hear in the distance some noises that sound like grating. Not entirely sure what those noises are, but you can definitely hear something that doesn't sound entirely natural. And Sly Dog, you hear this a lot more distinctly. It sounds a lot like what you were hearing as you were getting attacked by the previous skeletons.
Oh, so skeletons. I'm gonna put those.
I'm gonna send Pockets ahead. Get a better look up there.
I'm gonna tell Ronnie and Celila, probably the two both behind or close to me. There's probably skeletons nearby.
So I'm gonna send my dancing lights and my little weasel up ahead.
You sending the dancing lights as well?
Dancing lights and weasels. The dancing lights will be in the shape of Ronnie, all merged into one. And he'll be running along with little Pockets next to him.
Right. Make me a stealth check for Pockets.
That is surprisingly good for a weasel. Oh, hey. That's a 19.
Okay. So, with regards to the Pockets, the weasel. He scampers out into the passageway and disappears round a corner. Are you able to
believe I
communicate
can-
with him anyway?
I believe I can feel what he feels. So if it feels like fear or dread,
You can see through his eyes and hear through his ears.
I can also do that. I will do that. I forgot I could do that.
Yeah, but you
Yep.
leave your body vulnerable because you basically take your senses and throw it into your familiar.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be doing that then.
Okay. So Pockets comes round the corner, and he immediately starts feeling the fear that you were anticipating, and you see. 2 seconds.
It does say when it's within 100 feet of me, I can communicate telepathically.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. Are you communicating telepathically, or are you?
Nah, I'm gonna look
using
through his senses. I just read that.
No, that's fine. And you see this room with more skeletons in it, and make me a perception check for Pockets.
That is a 22.
Okay, so he also sees at the back what looks like a hulking skeletal minotaur.
Alright.
The-
And through Ronnie's mouth, he will communicate the things that he sees to the people around him.
Okay. One of the things he also sees is the skeletons, certainly these 3 at the front, all staring at the spectral Roddy that is the dancing lights.
Spectral Ronnie will be doing a jig right in the middle of the hall.
So, as Spectral Ronnie has cost you the element of surprise, I will have you roll initiatives.
What? I'm rolling today.
You know, for having a +4 initiative, I really roll shit on it.
Yeah. At least I don't roll as bad as the last game me and Dial played. So yeah. Yeah. Ooh. The sailors first.
Yep.
You before me. I'm not that stealthy.
Salia, are you alright doing the initiative roll, or do you want me to do it? The initiative list,
yeah,
sorry?
I can do that, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Give me a second here.
Chistis.
What is your dex, Chris?
My dex is 14, so you perform.
27 and Brina. 12. Are those is this the initiative fight, the 3 fighters and the archer?
Yes.
Okay. Skeleton fighter 15.
Fucking Minotaur. What?
Yeah, the Minotaur skeleton rolled high as well. He got 19.
Skeleton fighter 3.
I don't know.
Skeleton fighter 2, 15. It doesn't matter, right? Like the skeleton fighters.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
matter.
both have 15, so. And skeleton archer. And minute. Oh, there's a second archer. Okay.
Yes, there's 2 archers,
Yeah.
3 fighters, and a Minotaur.
Archer 2. Oops. 2. 17 and Minotaur. 19. That should be it. Right there.
Okay. Right, I will just briefly stop sharing so that the screens don't go nuts while I retrieve that list.
Oh my god, we need to do something. We have 2 level 1s, right?
Yep.
Yep. And at the top of the list is Salia. So you react first to this news. What do you do?
I move 5. I move to the other side of the corner. Like, that's like 10 feet, I think.
No, down?
To here?
Down. No, like to take cover. Because I only have like 7 HP right now.
Right. No, that's fine.
Yep,
I will
right
say
there.
that the corner is actually in that square, yeah. So that it doesn't look like you're right in there.
Yeah,
the
that's awesome. And I'll take the dodge action and wait. Because I have seen what happens and I kind of have learned, and I will make space for like the bear gnome that turns into a bear. And
Because we haven't short rest, I can't do that. Just my last wild shape.
I assume she wouldn't know that, so she's just like, yeah, I'll just stay back for a second. My head still hurts. So.
Still spider. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, right. Right, you have that for an hour, right? Or 2 now. 2 actually.
Dude.
Spider, is
Tap
that
into the level.
large? Spider from
Ronnie's
large?
last.
Okay.
What?
So, yeah, we do,
That's my turn.
we do not be in the hallway at the same time then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Spider's large.
it is, but because it's a spider, I'm just taking a bit liberties and assuming that in order to make sure everybody fits, you're on the ceiling, you're on the wall, and therefore there's less of an issue.
Yeah, but Ronnie's an halfling, so I'm a large-sized creature. He's a small. He can technically walk under me.
Yeah,
This
do
is
you
also
not have
true,
a
yeah.
skill to say that? Pretty
No, it's
sure.
just because of the size difference.
My turn's over.
I think
Also,
says,
I am a Lightfoot halfling, so I can move in between someone's square.
yeah. So, okay. So it's me.
Oh, it certainly is Sly Dog.
Phew. I'm gonna go up and loot at the corner and get a shot. And
So, are you moving to here to
no,
get
I'm
the
in.
shot? That is-
I'm in. Straight in the opening.
All right, you want to be?
Yeah. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
And there's so many I don't want to get surrounded. So I think we do the thing that we do. Dustbin. And
Okay.
try to get places away and use a bonus action to get it 10 feet from my left. Yeah, 10 feet to left for me. Yeah,
So
there.
that's
There.
it. That is where the danger circle is going to be. Is that right? Or
Yeah.
the danger square we'll use.
And I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move 5 feet forward.
Okay.
Do that also pit dust up?
Yeah, this place is ancient. There's plenty of debris. There's the
Okay.
concrete or plaster or alabaster is all decayed and crumbled in. So yes, there's plenty of stuff.
I'm gonna yell to them, be careful, I just placed a dust devil, or a tornado, I'll probably say, and
I think the fact that a dust devil just appeared indoors would be enough of an indication.
yeah, and say there's a lot, so we maybe just defend the bottleneck. Or how to say it in English? Defend the...
Defend the choke point.
Yeah, choke point, yeah. It's not bigger. Yeah.
Just getting there now. So, yeah, you are obscured, obviously, but not in the danger zone. And is that approximately where you wanted it?
Yeah, I cannot move the... Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. No bother. So, next up is the Minotaur skeleton. And the brief moment before he saw, before this dust devil manifested itself and began swirling around, he noticed people coming around the corner, and with what sounds like a strangely bestial cry from something so skeletal, he charges forwards. 1.
How high are the ceilings?
Ceilings are 60 feet.
How high does the dust devil go?
Let me see. I think
It's a cube, right? Like it should only.
yeah. It's a cube.
I thought it was a
But
cylinder.
I think the radius 10 feet up in the air too.
I am just getting a phone call. I'll be 2 seconds.
Alrighty.
Are you not thinking that? But does it make no sense if it's like 5 feet higher?
You make a dust devil. It is 1 foot off the ground.
Yeah, 5 feet. That's the...
Oh, I thought it was like I thought it was like this rolling storm.
No, we don't know. That's why we're looking it up.
Yeah, it's like an element of forces like the dust devil. I feel like the dust devils you see in the streets with the what do you call it? With the leaves and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
think it's not that high, but I think the things and throw up is a little bit higher. So I think it's probably 10 feet high. It's not saying how high it is. It just says it's from a 10-foot radius of debris around themselves. So they also go 10 feet up.
So like instead of imagining a tornado, imagine like a sphere, which is just like moving shit around it.
Okay.
But it's like the mini tornadoes you have in the street sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But this one is just a little more powerful. Just a bit.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna go in through the roof and stealth and wed the Minotaur, so we have advantage on attacks against him, and
Yeah. I forgot if
disadvantage on attacks.
I forgot if they get attacked by the thing, they're gonna get pushed 10 feet away also. So, yeah.
Oh shit.
No worries, we can pick this up enough time.
Right, yeah. And sorry, I'm gonna have to go. I'll reschedule to finish this bit, but I do apologise.
Alrighty.